go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live.
Good morning. Oh, good. Okay, I think you guys can hear me now. Good morning. Oh, how's everyone doing today? Let me clean up my messes here. I kind of keep a cluttered desk, and I gotta stop this. I'm not a fan of a cluttered desk, and yes, it happens a lot. All right, put all the Alabama stuff somewhere. All right, a little bit of perfumes here. Who asked me for this? You put it in one of the videos. So I can go back and look at the videos when I was on vacation, but you put it on one of the videos. Somebody asked me for this, so let me know who you are, but email me at tracybrownlive@gmail. All right. All right, that's as clean as I'm going to get it for now. Good morning, Rhonda. How are you? Last last night during the Mawning Tracey show, by the way, best show ever. It is the best show to fall asleep to. I'm okay. Yes. It was a really good show, but for some reason, YouTube gave me a copyright strike. I didn't do nothing wrong. I'm trying to figure out, did I do something wrong? Oh. Does anybody know if Diddy is over the Breakfast Club? Now I think I need to. You guys be knowing things. Is Diddy over the Breakfast Club? Do you guys know anything about that? Turn it up and watch it the whole 3 hours. 6 things we learned from Diddy on the Breakfast Club. He's so weird looking. Do you guys think he's weird looking? Okay. Diddy's a little weird. Don't you think so? Let me see. All right. Does he own? No, Tracy. I didn't know P. Diddy was over the breakfast. Yeah. I'm looking now. It doesn't quite say that. Hmm. Oh, by the way, did he go back to Puff Daddy? Does anybody know? Let me see when this was dated. Oh, 2015. All right. Me either. I never thought he was handsome either. All right. What did she say? Greetings, Tracy. I'm still thinking about your Lapila Novoko. That's what I was supposed to watch last night. That's what I was supposed to watch. I was supposed to watch myself do Lapita. It was funny. It was very funny. Okay, Kenneth. At certain angles, on certain days, he looks handsome. I can believe that. At the right moment, with the right lighting, at the right hour, he can look handsome. I can certainly agree with that. As of lately, I feel like his magic spells have left the building. And I think, you know what it reminds me of? What he's going through right now? Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest? One of all. That's what I feel like Puff Daddy is going through. That he's losing his ability to be handsome. That's what I think is happening. And he's looking like, to me, he's looking like not like a zombie, but maybe. And I expect his skin to start like cracking in front of us, right? I feel like he's gonna walk around with cracked skin. That's how I feel. I'm sticking to it. If you guys haven't seen last night's performance, you gotta tune in because it was. It came out. All right, so I had a glass of wine, and wine makes me happy. And I just went on this performance thing last night. I actually do love you, Lapita. I want you to know I really, really do love you. Your performance was good, and thank you. And then he goes, I think he drinks too much and he's withering away. That's There must be something with his liver because he's gone from being chocolate to charcoal, and it's a grayish charcoal. So, do you guys know about DJ Envy? Do you guys have any idea what's going on with DJ Envy? I gotta find out if P. Diddy is associated with the Breakfast Cup. Because here's the thing, P. Diddy would not be able to keep it quiet. And we did a reading on it last night. What's going on? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh guys, this scares me. Okay, give me a second. We're gonna have a problem right now. We are really gonna have a problem. Shit. We are. Damn it. Look up. Oh my God, I'm dying here and I need some answers. Wine lady. Lady Tracy. Hi, Tyson. Okay, so I don't know what's going on, but I am currently fearful. Portugal's parliament, this is the Times of Israel. Why I get the news of Times of Israel? Because I do. Portugal's parliament has advanced a bill that would end the country's citizenship law for the descendants of Sephardic Jews who were expelled during the Spanish Inquisition. The bill would take effect on January 1st. Passed a first reading on Friday with backing from the ruling Socialist Party after much heated debate. It will next be reviewed and potentially amended. Speaking to the Parliament on Monday, Justice Minister Catarina Scarmento de Castro said, "The citizenship law has been a fair recognition and a duty of historical reparations." But she argued that it has served its purpose, saying it was a symbolic gesture intended to mark a recognition that had been fulfilled through a generous time window. What's a generous time window? What are you people talking about? The Holocaust just happened. Like it just happened. Like it's under 70 years. It just happened. Right? 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 2000s. So it's what, 60 years? We're 60 years in? Tell me, I don't know. I can't do math. And it could end December 31st, 2024. Oh my God, this is crazy. According to the latest figures, approximately 262,000 individuals have applied for naturalization under the law by the end of 2022, and around 75,000 were granted citizenship. Even since the introduction of stricter regulations in September 2022, over 74,000 applied in the past year. Notably, nearly 21,000 applicants were Israeli citizens, as highlighted by statistics from the Portuguese Immigration and Border Service. Oh my God. It's called the Law of Return. Portugal's law was less stringent, demanding only a clear criminal record and verifiable Sephardic lineage certificate, typically vouched for by major Jewish community in Lisbon or Porto. The application process, there was allegations of fraud and corruption. Spain stopped accepting applications for its Sephardic citizenship law in 2021. Oh, there was some secret stuff that's happening that we did not know about. So now this is Portugal, now this is Spain. And a Sephardic Jew is a Jew that has Spanish heritage, I believe. And has, let me see, has their own language, a Jewish person or Spanish or Portuguese descent with their own distinctive dialect of Spanish customs and rituals. Oh, interesting. This is not good. This is not good. Oh, I think we're back to World War II. I honestly believe, tell me if I'm wrong, guys, but I honestly believe that when the United Kingdom had conversations after the Holocaust and said, take this land, we're going to give you this land. I think it was in 1948. Tell your cultural people to come back home. We encourage you, and this is your land. This is what belongs to you. First of all, why didn't they have a land? I'm so confused by that. I really have to figure things out now because I just based upon the Bible, I thought they had land, and now I didn't know that they were dispersed all over. I didn't know this, right? Something is not right here, right? Why didn't they have land? Second of all, I feel like the land was created to me, I feel like the land was created as a form of potential genocide eventually. And now I feel like what's happening to the Palestinians from Israeli, I think the world could turn on Israel. And denying citizenship elsewhere, I think is the beginning of a major, major economic issue. And so, with that being said, I really wish that Israel would work with the Palestinians. And I believe, this is what I believe eventually they will. I believe they're going to be forced to work with their brothers and sisters in Palestine once they realize that we could be back to an original place of, does everybody really care for Israel? I think they are going to band together, Israel and Palestine. I think Israel is going to come to. You ever had that in your life where you thought somebody loved you with their cold ass heart, and then you find out that they don't? You ever had that? Like you would never guess a day in your lifetime that someone did not love you, that would not have your back. And then you wake up one day to a problem and you're like, how did that happen? Right? Like a good example would be like a mother in law, right? Like thinking that your mother in law is your ace, your ace. She would never turn on you. And then one day you get divorced from her son, particularly. And she doesn't have to look at you like she has to look at you every day and pretend. And you find out, ma'am, your son fucked me over. Your son did this to me. Like like we were friends. I'm devastated. Like basically saying, help me. And the mother-in-law, no matter what the son has done, will side with her son and will treat you like she has never met you. Thank you, Asha. Asha goes, yes, Tracy. How are you so profound? This mother-in-law analogy. It's so my life right now, except I'm still married to her son. Well, something must have happened, and he must be going to mommy secretly behind your back. And he must be saying things to her to win her over to not like you because he's her son and he knows how to manipulate her. And he's been doing it since he sucked on her titty, right? Yeah, but the experience you have with your own mother would have been instilled already. You would have felt this at 13. You would have felt this at, 8, right? It's when a new woman comes in and pretends that you are everything. Let's go to dinner. Let's go shopping. I brought you this. I'm going to take care of you until he gives her the look and it stops. And you're like, you did you never not like me? Ever? You know? I did that to my mother in law. I was like, she always liked me, always. And one day I went to her and I was like, I'm having a problem with your son. And she was very clear with me. She said, my son is perfect. And I don't believe he would do that. And I never went back to her for help again. And she still loves me because I didn't force the issue. And I was married. And I said, your son's not a nice guy. He does this, that, and the third. I figured I'd have a conversation with her. She can have a conversation with him. And she said, no, that's not my son. It's not what I raised. And I said, oh, no, I'm not. Yeah. No. And I looked at her like dead in the eyes. I was a young girl, young. I looked at her dead in the eyes. And what I saw was a woman that didn't want to hear what I had to say. Her son was perfect, period. And I accepted her for who she was. We never had a problem after that because I never went to her ever again. It did not take much longer after that, not blaming her, for me to divorce. Because if I don't have help out there, what am I doing? The disappointment you feel when you realize that you have been unconditionally loved for, loves you with conditions. And the condition was her son. This is just an example. Really, Asha? Yeah. You learned there was no guidance given by your mother-in-law because that boy could do no wrong in her eyes. And so you better shut up because we're not about to reveal how you see my son through your eyes. My first daughter-in-law came to me and she was like, I'm having a problem with Brian. I said, tell me what it is. And she said, this, that, and the third. And I said, that's true. He does do that. It's true. When my first daughter-in-law separated from my son, I went to her and I said, get child support. Get child support. She didn't. One of my biggest regrets that she didn't listen to me. But I don't lie, even if it's my son, because I remember my experience with my mother-in-law, right? Your son could do no wrong. And I apologize, if she's even watching my show, but this is the facts. It's just the facts. And, you know, When you don't have that family bond that helps keep the family together, and your son can manipulate you and make people believe that you're the problem, that you could do no wrong. No, no. Everything's 50-50 in terms of even the breakdown of the relationship. And I was just needing someone to talk to. I get it, though. I get going to my mother in law was not my best interest to do. I get it. I'm certainly not blaming her because to this day, this woman loves me. I don't know why. She absolutely loves me. She says it over and over and over again. And I definitely think over the years, she has been able to see that in the breakup of the relationship, that I never interfered, never called anybody out their face. I, when it was over, I just walked away. I was just like, I'm good. I want to be left alone. He could not stop. So his way of not stopping was taking me to court like every 6 months for years until the boy was like 13. It was a nightmare. But I never went to anybody and complained. I just sucked it up and went to court. He lost every time. And I just remembered I had to lead a very clean life, meaning, and I feel like he ruined that for me because I think I was under such fear that I had to lead a very clean life. So I had to date where my son did not know I was dating. I mean, my son was like 10 and he was like, "You never date. I never see you with anyone." And that's because he was going home to his dad every weekend. And so I dated on the weekends. But my son never saw it. Meanwhile, my ex-husband was remarried and, having this whole experience that I was afraid to have because I never wanted my son to be taken away from me. So I just hid. And I didn't mean to hide it, but after a while, it just became a pattern. It reminds me of the scene in the movie Enough, when J-Lo's character first divulged that her husband hit her. The mother-in-law in question was, "What did you do to cause him to hit you?" Right. And so I feel like Israel may discover that what the UK did and what the Americas did in a weird kind of way by giving them their land was to keep them out of their countries. Like, don't bring all that shit here type of thing. We're going to take care of you if you stay over there. Do you understand? And so now Spain is stopping Sephardic Jews in 2021. Now Portugal is saying by 2024 we're stopping. Like, what's happening, everyone? What's happening? Where are we going with this? What is the purpose? And Sephardic Jews, they're saying, has a lineage in the Portuguese culture. I did. I did sacrifice a lot for my ungrateful child. He has no idea. He has no idea. Nickelodeon ruined that, by the way, but he has no idea. And much like anything else I do in my life, I just go, okay, okay, what can you do? I know what I did, and if I don't have the backing, I never have the backing. Never. Nobody knows the story of Tracy. No one. So I feel like something's happening. And I feel like it's a slow bleed into something happening. And I am not happy that this is happening. I am not happy at all. I remember being a kid, and I remember having a conversation with God. I was young. And I said to God, how did I miss that era? Like, I felt like that's an era I should have been in. And I was like, how did I miss that era? Like, how could there be an era where no country cared about an event that we later called the Holocaust? No country cared. I'm sorry. These are going to be constant talks now. You know me. It Get over it. How long was the Holocaust? The Holocaust was the genocide of European Jews between 1941 and 1945. 6 million Jews were deleted. And the UK said, hey, our bad, right? We're going to give you land, right? That's going to be our reparations to you, European Jews. The UK is dangerous. You want to know a group that's dangerous? That UK people, that Queen Elizabeth woman. She was queen during the time, right? Am I right or wrong? I don't know. When did the US get involved? Why did the US wait to get involved in World War II? The United States didn't want to intervene. During an emergency cabinet meeting called by Roosevelt immediately after the war erupted in Europe, it was agreed that the United States would remain an outside influence unless directly threatened or attacked. So when was the Holocaust? There's something wrong here. Come on. Oh, The start date of the Holocaust was 1933? Oh, that makes me sick to my stomach. The timeline of the Holocaust was 1933. And it took 8 years before we stepped in. Oh my God, this is terrible. Oh my God. I mean, I knew this, guys. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot that I do know, but revisiting this is terrible. When did Japan bomb Pearl Harbor? December 7th, 1941. And that's the only time we got involved. Mhm. And so that's when we stepped in. We let all those people, we did not help. The UK did, no one helped, guys. No one helped. No one helped. We only got in the war at the time when we declared war on Japan. Germany and Italy declared war on the US a few days later. Oh, and that's when World War One started. But Germany's annihilation against the Jews, nobody stepped in. Now, I say that to say, right, that in my culture, we have our own um, annihilation and genocide that's happening to this day, right? So I'm not discounting me and my culture. I am saying that if they're starting to say to Sephardic Jews, you are no longer a citizen of this country, Portuguese, Spain, we are at the beginning of the return of history. That's all I'm saying. We are at a danger point. And ironically, it will come about because of Israel. Israel's inability to work with Palestine will re-inherit history onto them. This time, you're stationary. All right, guys, let me go get my soup. I'm back. Just marinate on that for a minute. Marinate on that. And everything that I said about Portuguese deciding to cut citizenship. You got some fucking nerve, Portugal. Hi, Veronica. Good morning. In any case, history repeats itself when you don't learn your lessons. And it truly was up to the Jews to go home and get along with Palestine because Palestine said, we'll share the land with you. That's what really happened. Palestine was, yes, these are our people. Tell them to come home. All right. Are we over it? I got a spell book I want to share with you guys. it's heavy. So I've got something called Practical Spell Deck. I simply adore this deck. Practical Spell Deck. So let's see what practical message we can get. Can we get out of the practical spell? In January 1944, President Roosevelt established the War Refugee Board to carry out a new policy of proactive rescue relief for Nazi victims. Its efforts saved thousands of lives. Yeah, interesting. And yet he killed off Japan. That man is not a hero. Nothing about that man is a hero. Nothing. He could have stepped in years prior. This thing with the Holocaust started in 1933. So Roosevelt, to this day, is the one person in the entire history of the world that is responsible for killing more people than you could imagine. He's responsible, single-handedly. Seriously. So yeah, I'm not going to stand here and give him credit. Not when he sat on the war for 8 years, on an issue for 8 years, and then tried to kill all of Japan. Yeah, you can't make me praise him. Nope. Nope. All right. Hi, Cinderella. Hi, Veronica. Oh, you're quite welcome. Okay, this one, oh, they're all different. Oh, I just noticed this. This one is called a healing spell. Let's see. I'm going to take a picture of it first. Let me take a picture of it, okay? You can't hear me? This happens to me all the time. You can't hear me? Can you hear me now? is happening? Oh my God. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Okay, you guys can hear me now. So let me get over here. Banner. I need to delete something. I'm gonna delete you, lovely lady. I'm gonna delete you now. Delete. I'm gonna delete you now. Delete. I have such a hard time deleting things. It's always been a problem of mine. All right. This is the spell for the day. "53 people watching for Tracy. Hit the like button. Thanks. Thanks, Cindy Rally. Cinderella. Okay, this is the spell of the day. Where is the spell of the day? Many witches prefer whipping up their own healing beauty magic. Here's a simple recipe for a homemade salt rub. The beauty of this recipe is that you can change the essential oils to suit your mood. Combine 3 cups of Epsom salt, 1 tablespoon of glycerin, 4 drops of yang yang, 1 drop of jasmine, 1 drop of clary sage. Mix well and store in a colored glass jar. You can use these salts with the body purification ritual, whatever that is, to help exfoliate your skin. This is not for your face, by the way. This is to help exfoliate your skin, and you could add the essential oil that makes you feel amazing. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Do you like that? Do you want a money spell? Let me try a money spell. Like, there are so many spells here. Let's try a money spell. But I might separate the money spell from the healing spells and all that good stuff. Oh, there's moon spells. I'm gonna have to separate this shit. Maybe it's already separated, but I didn't know it. All right, money spell. There's love spells, healing spells. We only want to do love and money, right? I mean, healing's great and all. And I'm kidding. I'm kidding. That's why I say good health to everyone. I'm kidding. But, I'm not kidding. Okay, a spell for wealth. Let me take a picture. Take a picture. I don't even know what I'm doing, so. Oh, my nose itches. Oh, I don't understand that, Bree. Oh my God. Save. sounds like a great body scrub, says Candace. Okay, Candace, thank you for that. So Candace does understand. All right. A spell for wealth on any Thursday or on the new moon. Today's Thursday, guys. Light your candle at midnight. Don't worry about midnight, it's Thursday. And burn frankincense and myrrh incense. Anoint your third eye with essential oil and pray aloud. This offering I make as my blessing to all, greatest of gifts, Lord Jove of the sky, from you, all heavenly gifts do fall. Lord Jove, I never heard that before. All heavenly gifts do fall. Most generous of all, you never deny. To you I am grateful, so mote it be. Lord Jove? What the hell is Lord Jove? Am I missing something? Let me see something. What is Lord Jove? Oh, Jove is Jupiter. Oh, in Roman mythology, Jove is Jupiter. It's the king of the gods associated with thunder and lightning. So I get this now. Thursday is the day of Jupiter. So Thursdays are always good to do candle magic. All right. Got it. Got it. Okay. During Shakespearean time, Jupiter was called Jove. Who knew? I learned something every day. All right. So now what I'm going to do is separate these cards. Do you want one more? I got moon spells. I got healing spells. I got love spells. Oh, and I got altar spells. Oh, I didn't even, everyday spells. Oh, Jesus Christ. I really like this. I mean, it might be a little witchy poo for some people. You don't follow it to the T. You just do it the way it feels comfortable to you. That's the whole purpose. I study this version of witchcraft because I had nothing else to study. No, like Black folks, I didn't have this, and I didn't have the African diaspora, which I would have preferred. So I had to learn this version of spell work, which I don't care. I learned so much, and there's a reason for everything because it lets me know that there is something more outside of me. And it also lets me know that everyone has a version of witchcraft that they do, whether it's Santeria, whether it's African diaspora, witchcraft, and going to the river, going to the sea, whether it's hoodoo in the South, whether it's Santeria and other deviations of Santeria, depending upon where you come from. Everyone, every culture does something. The objective is to do it for the greater good. That's the real objective. And then there's these things called everyday spells. I have not looked at this, but it's really cool. So let me separate this, and then I will do. Oh, and look, now we got house spells. House spells are really good because it keeps the energy, the chi in your house, nice and clean. So I definitely believe in house spells. I think what I'm gonna do is find one and put it on my spiritual channel. How's that, guys? Does that work for you? House spells, moon spells, love spells, love spells. Let me just separate this and then I'll do a love spell. Love spells. And by the way, love is so big and so expansive that you don't need to narrow yourself down to, I need to be in a relationship. Love is big. So if you want to be loved by your family, loved by the public at large, loved by your employers at work, right? Um, think more expansive when you're doing love spells. Don't be so limited and desperate. I said it. Don't be so limited and desperate. Altar spells are very, very important for those of you that have altars. Try to create a ancestral altar. Have somebody's dead picture on a desk somewhere and learn to work with your ancestral people, known and unknown. You always have to say that because just because you don't know them, don't mean that they're not sticking around you and loving you and protecting you. I got these from Kiana. She was almost going to give it to Lamar. After she gave it to me, she was almost going to give it to Lamar. And I always talk to spirit, right? Always. And I was like, no, no, God, no. Help Kiana stay focused, Kiana. Those cards are mine. So I just kind of waited like this. And then we hung out. We did all, we lost the whole card, came back, did the show, and now we're ready to go. And she looks at me and she goes, you take it. I was like, thank you. Thank you. Because I really, really wanted it. But I wanted to make sure I got it clean. Does that make sense? I know I wanted it, but it had to be clean. And she almost gave it to Lamar, which didn't bother me. Like I could care two less. But I really, really wanted it. So I just prayed on it. I said, God, I want this. And then I thought about it, and it's like I can order it. Right? That's why it didn't bother me. I was like, okay, maybe Lamar needs it too. So if it goes to Lamar, then I'll just order it. And it came to me. Oh, Candice. Oh, absolutely. I was thinking that too. What do you mean you have to join my spiritual channel? Rhonda, I've been telling you for weeks. Join my spiritual channel. Join my spiritual channel. All right, hold on. We're going to do a love spell now. Make it good, God. Got me doing these spells out here. All right, I always like to do the one that's hidden. Hi, Colton. Gypsy Love Herb Charm. I'm not going to show this one. This is better. Okay, this is a love spell. Hold on. And I have this. I have all these ingredients right here. So hold on. Hold on. I love this. I love spells. I just love it. I'm back. I just love spells. I am obsessed with spells. I'm obsessed with magic. So this one says, "Come to me, love potion." If you are dreaming of real romance, you can bring about visions of your true love with this potent potion. 3 drops of rose oil, 3 drops of lavender oil, which is orange blossom, 4 ounces of pure distilled water. Pour into a colored glass spray bottle and shake well 3 times. 15 minutes before you go to bed, spray lightly on your linen, towels, pillowcases. I wouldn't put it on my pillowcase because I don't like stuff on my face. Keep a dream journal on your nightstand so you can record the details of the great love that will soon manifest. What do you think? Do you like that? And yes, Candace, I think this would be a great idea to do. I love this deck, and this will inspire me to constantly invest in my spiritual channel. Hold on. Yes. Sure, sweetie. Finishing it up today. Okay. Somebody wants to hear oil. Only got 20 bottles. Lamar helped me because I don't have Amazon, right? And so, yeah, I might have to get more bottles because this looks like it's popping. It's on and cracking. All right. You guys got quiet. Why? I start talking about spells and you guys got all quiet. Okay. So, let me just make sure you guys aren't frozen or anything. Sure you guys aren't frozen or anything. Okay. Let's go through the 5 things that you need to know for CNN. The 5 things. Is it this? No. Is it this? The 5 things you need to know for October. Damn it. Today's the 20th. The 5 things. CNN, October 20th. Hi, sweetie. No, October 20th. Oh my God, this is so annoying. The 5 things. CNN, October 20th. Why is October 20th not here? Okay, 5 things you need to know for October 20th. They're taking notes. Oh, all right. Before we get started, please join the spiritual channel. Copy link. Let's put it here. Oh my God, I got so hot. Oh, whenever I do magic or readings, I get really hot. Always. I always have to have a fan on me. All right, hold on a second. I'm sending it over right now. This is the channel, sweeties. When you join, email me at the bottom, the squiggly moving words, tracybrownlive@gmail.com. And I'll send out a gift. Okay? Oh, you're welcome. And also, Rhonda, there you go. All right. Let's get to popping. All right. Oh, so hot, guys. Oh. All right. The 5 things you need to know for October 20th: Ukraine taxes Trump, Uber, and Iran. I am your YouTube correspondent on CNN. Nobody asked me to do this job. I am obligated, and it's volunteer. All right. I feel obligated. That's why I do it every day. All right. First up, 2 taxes. Something's wrong. Okay, first up, I guess, is Ukraine. Is Ukraine racist? Does anybody know if Ukraine is racist? I'm just asking for a friend. Moving on. Taxes. New IRS rules may help increase your paychecks next year. Thanks to inflation adjustments to 2023, federal income tax brackets and other provisions announced by the IRS this week, Americans' 2023 wages may be subject to lower tax rates than they were this year, and it may be possible to deduct higher amounts of income. Since the changes don't apply until 2023, the new rules won't have an impact on your 2022 tax return. All right, I'm over it. Trump. Well, here's the thing. CNN stopped calling him president. Now they don't even call him ex-president. They just go Donald Trump. Oh, what's the comments? Let me see. Comments. Hi, Mia. Kilalati. Hi. Do I remember you from the past, or are you new to me? Magic Mermaid. Hi, sweetie. Oh, you look gorgeous, Aga. Thank you. Oh my God, I love that. But I'm here every morning. What does that mean? I don't engage much in the morning because I'm always getting ready for work. Oh, that's cool. Put on your makeup. Get ready for work. I'm more active at night in the chat. Oh, that's what it is. Okay, lovely makeup. Oh, thank you. Yep, I don't know where the top is, but my girl, my girl, my girl. That's who does my makeup. Fenty does my makeup. Yes, indeed. All right. Donald Trump's legal team is weighing whether to allow federal agents to return to the former president's Florida Mar-a-Lago residence and potentially conduct a supervised search. They're still looking for stuff in that man's house. to satisfy the Justice Department's demands that all sensitive government documents are returned. In private discussion with Trump's team, as well as court filings, the Justice Department has made clear that it believes Trump has not returned all White House documents marked as classified, and that more government records remain missing. Which battle? Fenty? Trump is now facing multiple legal battles and contentious court proceedings, which could make him more cooperative with the Justice Department in order to swiftly resolve these records issues. You know, I have to tell you, Trump was really going to give America away. Seriously. I don't know if you guys understand the ramifications of this man. This is espionage. We had a president that was investing in espionage. Do you guys understand that? Why they are not calling it espionage, I'd like to know. This man, this man was investing in espionage. I think he was going to find a way, thinking that he was who he was and nobody was ever going to take him down, right? I don't think he ever understood the ramifications of his actions. And I think he was going to sell. I think he was going to sell documents to Putin. I think he was handing the U.S. over to Putin. I really do. I think when he didn't win the election, although he fought very hard with the voting scandal, I think that he was going to go live in Russia. But Russia turned on him and told him no. And so I think that he took the documents and was always planning to sell things to Russia as a good faith ally to Russia. I also think that upon losing, he was pretty confident that he was going to get back in 4 years. And that's when Russia and he would take down America. But in the interim, he was going to sell documents to Russia. I think the Justice Department is not telling us everything. But I think this is big. Oh, no, it's not on my website yet. I'm making it right now, sweeties. I'll let you know when the bottles are done. Tracy, I'm going to buy a bottle. Oh, I got you. Don't go to my website. I'm making the bottles today. Don't go to my website yet. I will make the announcement. I've only got 20 bottles, but now y'all are going to make me get 20 more bottles. I'll get more here. Don't worry. He would sell us for a nickel. He would. Because he's more interested and being looked at as powerful at this stage of the game. It's not just about money anymore. He is so upset that his power was taken away. All right. Uber. Uber is rolling out a way to let marketeers target ads based on where you go. The company unveiled its new app, Journey Ads, which lets marketeers place ads with the Uber app to reach customers at each step of their trip. This means that people will be served ads when they check to see how far away their driver is. Who wants that? Or as they follow the route on their journey. While these consumers are making purchase decisions and waiting for their destination or delivery, we can engage them with messages from brands that are relevant to their purchase journeys. We're only going to get a whole bunch of McDonald's ads. This is disgusting. Uber says users will be able to opt out of targeted ads at any time. Iran. The current protest movement in Iran, led and inspired by women, has united Iranians across generations in what is shaping up to be the biggest threat the regime has faced to date. But as many Iranians rise up against decades of repression, more than 1,000 people have been arrested. What is the Spider-Man, the number one movie? I just don't even keep up with movies anymore. The James Webb Space Telescope has captured new details of pillars of creation. So pretty. Let me see the video. The James Webb Telescope is the most prominent telescope out there right now. Oh my God. Move. Why is it not coming off?
Its lens towards it and given us this incredible view. And right there on your screen is kind of a side-by-side comparison. On the left, that's taken by the Hubble telescope. It's an optical telescope, so that's actually what it looks like, what our eyes would be able to see in space. And then on the right is the Webb Space Telescope, an infrared telescope. And so it's really able to peer into those clouds of interstellar gas and dust, which make up what appear to be those sort of rock formations. But the real stars of the show here are the baby stars, Erica, and you're right, they are quite cute, right? Because what's really neat here is this is where baby stars are born. And so those bright red spots, those are actually baby stars. The red wavy lines are some of the ejections from the stars. And, you know, a lot of people have different takes on, you know, what this actually looks like. Some people say they see the hand of God coming up. The producer for this show says he sees a galloping horse. I don't know about that. What do you think?
I see a horse.
Victor?
I do see it.
You see a horse?
I see a horse.
I can be convinced to see the horse.
Yeah.
I just love that now I know that there's a such thing as a baby star, but also just how detailed this picture is. Hubble was nice. It was nice. This is fantastic.
All right. God's nursery. That's a nice way of putting it. Leave the world behind. Good new trailer, Netflix. Okay. Leave the world behind. She is Rihanna makeup Fenty baby. Yes. All right, guys. We are done. Thank you for sticking with me. Just looking at everybody's comments. All right. I love you. That's why whenever I wear this, it's because I'm going to work. I'm doing stuff. Making stuff. Whenever you see me wear this one piece, I got them in 3 colors. This is so I can just mess up my clothes and not worry. Because sometimes when I'm done, I've got to bleach stuff down. And, I mess up my own clothes when I do that. So this is considered my work uniform when I'm working in the kitchen. I love you all. Yes, thank you, Rhonda. Rhonda goes, I believe what you say about that Donald Trump man. He's a nightmare. He is a nightmare. I cried when he became president. Did you cry? I cried. I thought God didn't love us anymore. I was like, you don't love me? You don't love me? Like, how could this happen? But I think I also get that there's a reason for everything. There's a reason why we have bad boyfriends. There's a reason why we have bad marriages. Like, what are we learning when we have these experiences, and are we growing from these experiences? Because that is the whole purpose, to grow, right? And the world has gotten a lot better, I think. And there are times when we don't show it. But the objective is to grow. And that's a period. So let's pray for growth. And let's do some magic. Okay? Come join me on my other channel because I'm going to start doing stuff there. I love you guys. Take it easy. Cue the music!
Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to